how do you feel about the state of play in the first half?
Still tight. We lost the first half. We have to go for it in the second, clear. Two different halves. I have to say that performance-wise wasn't our best performance, to be honest. Even so, first half, we had a plan clear to don't give space behind us. We know that we can control much better Liverpool in that way. We are ruthless to the first half, the first moment that we went there. Really good moment from William, and we scored. Even so, first half, we didn't give many things for them. One moment that I remember from Harvey, far post, but was offside position. They were dangerous, some moments dangerous around ourselves, our box, but not really clear chances for the Liverpool first half. Second half different. We struggled a bit more. We lost a little bit more after the 1-1, the composure in that moment, that we should keep the maturity to manage the moment in a different way. Even so, of course, when they change, when you have the chance to go to look for the bench, players like Gapco, Darwin, to give much more pace and intensity in the final third, of course, they start to be more a threat in that moment. Even so, I really believe that during 10-15 minutes, we had a very good moments, counter-attack moments, some good chances probably to score the second goal and create even better scenario for us. The reality that we are not so ruthless like the first half. And they score a little bit. Okay, we lost that challenge in the middle of the pitch. It's a bit lucky goal, I have to say. The first goal, the deflection, and a little bit lucky goal for Liverpool that changed completely the game. And that the only thing that I'm really disappointing is the way we managed the 10 minutes after that situation. And we lost a little bit the composure, the maturity in that moment. Cannot consider in one competition that you are playing two legs. You cannot consider a fast attack from Liverpool in that moment. We gave a lot of space for them in the second goal. That you should be much more mature in that moment. Okay, but what it is, last 10 minutes they were tough for us. Liverpool had one or two good chances to score the third. The reality that Leno kept us on the game, and we have to go for it. Second half is going to be at home, and we are going to do really our best to fight really for it, because you have the ambition to play at Wembley, and we are going to do our best really to be there.
There's just 2 minutes 40 between Liverpool's first and second goal. How frustrating is that for a manager?
It's a big frustration for us, because we spoke about it 1 month ago when we analyzed this game, because we were winning here as well 3-2, and in 5 minutes you conceded 2 goals in the end of the match. We know what's happened against this type of sides, with this type of crowds. Normal that goal they scored, the 1-1, lift everything. It was a big boost for them, and that moment, so that after that 5-10 minutes you have to be really to keep the composure in that moment and to manage better the game, don't concede it again, because 1-1 in one competition like this one, the result was still for us, and we have to be really smart, and unfortunately for us we weren't, and they scored the goal.
You talk about fine margins. I just wonder how big a moment it was when Kelleher saves from Deco over Reed, and Pereira was obviously unmarked in the 80-yard box.
Yes, it's one of the key moments, because that I said we reacted really well after the first 10-15 minutes the second half, because we start to be much more dangerous in counter-attack, much more even than the first half. We had our moments as well, that ball, okay, for sure Bobby didn't see Pereira, because squaring that ball, Pereira is going to be 1v1 with the goalkeeper. Was a very good moment from ourselves. Unfortunately, we didn't score, and Liverpool in some moments they have this capacity to punish you in many ways. But it's what it is. We had that moment to score the second goal. We haven't, and happened this situation. But again, it's a tough time. I'm going to repeat again, and we need really craven coaches with the right environment, the right atmosphere there, because we are going to work really hard to fight for what we want. It's going to be tough. Liverpool is leading right now the result, but you know what we should do to score and to win the game. Thank you.
Marco, Liverpool have plenty of midfielders who are really capable at bringing the ball forward and carrying the ball forward for their team, but I felt like João Paulinho and particularly Harrison really put in really good performances today. Would you agree with that?
I agree, of course. Big effort from them. Andres too, the way the three they managed well that moments. They did really well. Of course, was more difficult second half, because they took a lot of energy from ourselves. It's difficult. We are a team that like to have the ball. We like to manage the game with the ball. Tonight was more difficult for us to have. And of course, if you are without the ball long time, normally you are wasting more energy, you are working much more off the ball. And of course, second half was more difficult for us, even the two midfielders. This is one of the reasons why I changed Harrison Reed and Andrés Pereira. Probably João was needed a change as well, but I decided to keep him on the pitch.
I know that he took a bit of a clattering, didn't he, Reed, at half time? But you're saying there that you brought him off in the 83rd minute more because of tiredness than because of that.
Yes. He was a little bit unwell this morning. Harrison, you're talking about Harrison Reed, yeah? I was a little bit unwell this morning. Of course, we spoke with him. He was in conditions to start the game before the match, and he did his maximum. Of course, was a moment for me to change. Nothing with that moment in the first half.
And obviously, it's the second time in just over a month that you've been here. You led in both matches. This match potentially more important because you've got a place in the final at stake. Do you feel now that okay, you've lost the match, but you've got something to play for? You can go into that second leg and get to that.
Definitely, we have something to play. Definitely. 100% sure, and it will not make sense if you don't think in this way. Of course, we are losing, as I said, but we have something to play clear. I think we did show, and 2 games that we play here in 1 month, what we are capable to do. We know what Liverpool is capable, their quality. You are talking about a team that is in the top of the league. 3 days ago, they went through in FA Cup playing away from home against Arsenal as well. That means, and speaks about themselves, what they have been doing so far. The quality they have, both teams without some key players as well, Liverpool and us as well. But what it is the moment of the year that we have some players out, some injured as well for us and Liverpool. But we have to go for it, no doubts. I think this game, the belief that we had before the game, and the trust in ourselves that we are capable to fight for it. Nothing changed after the game. You are losing, that is the reality. But we have 90, 95, probably more than 90 if you win 1-0 or 2-1, and we have to really be calm. In 2 days' time or 3 days, we are going to play a tough game against Chelsea as well. After you have all the time to prepare well the second leg.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Marco.